What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video to Brett's Vlogs, and today we are going to be doing the analysis of England's last game. So basically, like I said, I've basically never done videos like this before in my life, but you guys might be thinking, what on earth are you wearing? Yes guys, this is the England old shirt. Don't know what year it was, but actually it's actually quite a good fit on me. It's actually my dad's shirt, it's not mine, but yeah, it's perfect fit for me. So yeah, so basically it's a new thing for me. It could be a new series for me to obviously make videos about England on their previous games, so which could be coming up on the channel, and obviously starting from now. So basically I thought, why not start doing those videos for you guys? So I thought, why not start doing it? So I thought, okay, basically England played a game last night against Scotland. I don't think it was one of the best score lines, because in the end it was 2-2. So I think that game last night was a bit of a one-off. It shouldn't have happened. Obviously we conceded 2 goals, which I didn't like from the defence, because we obviously gave 2 free kicks away, and their striker put them both away, which I was surprised about. I thought he was gonna sky it, or he was gonna put it in the wall, but no, over the wall and in twice. With 3 minutes, basically he scored 2 goals in 3 minutes, and they were 2-1 up. So I was a bit disappointed how England threw it away. But what I liked about England last night was that when we gave away both of those goals, usually the heads go down, and it just basically does not. There's not a way of getting back in for the game for England to get back into it. But we basically got saved by Harry Kane last night, because obviously he got a goal himself. Obviously he captained the side last night, but yeah, it was still not the best result, I don't think. Obviously conceding 2 goals wasn't the best. I think Joe Hart was was shite last night, but his goalkeeping was shit last night, and I don't think he played the best of games as well. Obviously he probably didn't realise that he was really good on free kicks until he basically put both of them away, but Joe Hart couldn't really save both of them. Obviously you guys might be criticising a lot. Obviously there was I actually saw a video on Facebook actually, that there was a fight between the English and the Scottish somewhere around the world, which was going on. So obviously both of the English and the Scottish hated each other. So yeah, about talking the game, yeah, I don't think it shouldn't have happened. Obviously we knew the first 10 minutes or so Scotland were in control of the game, and then England managed to put the pressure back on them, which we had to. We obviously did a lot of... I think we basically could see that they were playing on top of their game, and then we just had to capitalise, change it. So England thought, yeah, let's have a crack at goal. Obviously there was a few chances at goal, Harry Kane skying it. There was a few chances at goal which should have been put away in the first half, and we should have been at least a good 1-2-0 up. And also there was a penalty shout as well, which never got gave by the ref. I think the ref last night was a bit poor as well. But England, we didn't play well. Yes, I know it was a draw, but we should have won. Obviously to do that against Scotland, we obviously knew it was going to be a tough test match. Obviously Scotland, we played them previously during the year, and we beat them 3-0, but I think Scotland were more prepared for this game than the last game, because I think the last game that they played against England, I think they were asleep, and I was actually surprised that they played the same exact goalkeeper as well. So I think he has massively changed over the time from that game to going into this game. So yeah, I don't think it was the best of performance from England. We probably thought it was going to be a 2-1 or 1-0 win, but no, we didn't get away with it. It was a point last night. Not good enough from England. I know we're at the top of the table, but it's still not that. We still need to be one of the best teams out there. But typical England again, with the best qualifiers and probably in the world, but we're still not one of the best teams, because when it gets to the actual real thing, we cannot perform well. England, we're probably one of the best teams that qualify, but we just cannot do well in the actual thing. Like, we qualified really well for the Euros, but then when we went into the Euros, got beat against fucking Iceland. The World Cup we probably qualified really well, but we still got beat to the likes of Italy, Uruguay, and then we bloody drew to Costa Rica. Like, fucking Costa Rica, are you off your head, man? Like, come on, we should be beating the teams of like Costa Rica, but we're still not one of the best teams. We still need to like work on it. And now, because Rooney could be leaving next year, so obviously Harry Kane was being captain last night, so he can get a chance to feel what it's like being captain, and obviously getting the honour to have the captain's armband. But obviously there was a few changes that we should have done last night, but earlier than expected, because he brought on Jermaine Defoe, and there was about at least a good 2 minutes to go, or 1 minute to go, and he barely touched the ball. You have to give strikers a good 10-15 minutes into the team, and then to produce something really good, not bring them on about 1 minute to go just to piss off time and that. But it's still not good enough to bring on subs. Someone like Jermaine Defoe coming on about 1 minute before the full-time whistle goes, before we go and score our second goal of the night. But yes, I know there was 4 goals last night, but it was still poor with England. We should have won that game last night. We should not have drawn that game last night. I know there was games like France and Sweden over the weekend where France got beat by Sweden, but I think France, that was a one-off by the goalkeeper. They know that they're playing against England, and England know that we're playing against France. So both teams know it's going to be a very tough game for them on Tuesday night. Yes, I am watching that game. I think it will be an absolute interesting game to watch. I think Tom, on the other hand, I don't think he'll be watching it. I'm not sure if he's got an exam, but I know that his last day is on Wednesday this week. So yeah, hopefully we can try get a round of golf in, hopefully on Thursday or something like that. If not, we'll be playing this weekend. But yeah, obviously taking it to the iPad. So so basically the team lineup that we started with, I think we should have brought on the likes of I think we should have started with Jermaine Defoe somewhere in that squad as well. Obviously there's games on tonight as well, but yeah, I felt like England should have played players who should have started from the bench. The likes of Jesse Lingard would have been good. Aaron Cresswell probably as well. But I think he'll give all those guys a chance, obviously, in the next game. But yeah, obviously, wasn't the best of starts. But yeah, obviously we know that Joe Hart started. Then it was Kyle Walker, Chris Smalling, Gary Cahill, Bertrand, Jake Livermore, Eric Dyer, Rashford, Dele Alli, Lallana and Kane. So yeah, what did I think of the squad? I think it was a good lineup, but I think there was players that should have played in that game. I don't think they should have been left out. Obviously, it would have been good to see Jesse Lingard in that squad, but I think he'll play him against France. So we know it's going to be a tough game against France on Tuesday. Yes, we did beat them last time. I think it was 2-0, and that was when the bombing went off in France, but they played at Wembley. So still going to be an interesting game on Tuesday. So yeah, England really need to up it on Tuesday. Obviously, we've got only one training session to do this. Obviously, analyse the game today and train tomorrow, prepare for the game tomorrow, and go out and play it on Tuesday. So yeah, overall, wasn't pleased. We should have been better. I think it was one of those games. It was a one-off again from England, but we know it's going to be a tough game against France, and I think we're just going to have to play our best against France. France are probably don't have any confidence going into the next game, but we'll have to see what happens. England again, probably a little bit of confidence going in the next game, but like I said, we'll just have to see what happens in the game against France. And yeah, obviously this is going to be a new series for me to obviously do England games as well. So obviously, like you can see, I'm wearing the old shirt, but I'll be definitely getting the up-to-date shirt when I go back next week. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys then on the next video, or probably on Wednesday, because obviously we play on Tuesday. And yeah, obviously we need to play well in the next game and try and get the win against France. If not, obviously it's only a friendly game. Just obviously take the positives on that game and go into the game against France. But yeah, come on England, let's get the victory against France, and I'll see you guys in a new video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, don't forget to do all that shit, and I'll see you guys very later on, and peace.